Alright, hey guys, this is a quick little review video on combining like terms. It goes a little bit with lesson 212. Alright, so first thing here, we have like terms and unlike terms. Alright, so we talked about this last year, but like terms would be, here would be some examples. X squared, that's a like term, plus 2x squared. Or not plus 2x squared, and 2x squared. Those both have x squared, so they are like terms. I could have negative 8x squared. They both have the same variable in it, that x squared, so they're like terms. Here'd be another example of like terms. I could have 3xy, 2xy, negative 7xy. Those would all be like terms because they all have that xy part. Okay, another example would be 4x squared y, negative 3x squared y, and 2x squared y. Or even a half x squared y. They all have that x squared y part. Okay, so those would be like terms. Now here would be some examples of terms that are not like. So these would be unlike terms. So for example, let's do 4xy and 3x. Those are not like terms because this is an xy, this is an x. So you can't put those together. Another one would be 7y. Again, they're all different. That's a y, that's an x, that's an xy. Those are not alike. You could have 8, negative 2x, and 8x. Now, all three of those aren't like terms because this is just a normal number. These two are x's, so those two would be like terms, but that one is not like the other two. So you can't combine them. We know, and we learned this last year, that you can put like terms together. So here would be an example. Let's say I have this expression, 4x plus 2xy minus 2x plus 3xy. And I want to simplify this. So to simplify it, I can combine any like terms. That means I can put my x's together. So if you kind of look here, I have 4x and negative 2x. You have to include that little negative sign. So make sure you include this minus sign goes with this. Okay, so now that I circled those, I can put them together. So I have 4 and negative 2. Together, that would be 2x. Okay, plus, let's see if I have any other like terms. I have 2xy plus a 3xy. Well, together I would have 5 of those, so that would be 5xy. So I just combined like terms, and I kind of simplified the expression. Okay, let's check out another one. Alright, so in this problem we have to find the like terms. So I'm going to go through it and look for my n's first. So I have a negative 2n plus a 3n plus a 2n. So I can put all those n's together. Well, first thing I kind of notice is that the negative 2n here and the 2n, those two cancel each other out and they make a zero pair. So those kind of cancel each other. So all I'm left with is 3n for my n's. Okay, now my other like terms, I see I have a plus 4 and a negative 8. Well, those are both normal numbers. I can put those together. So 4 plus negative 8, that would leave me with negative 4. So I can either write that as minus 4, or I could have wrote 3n plus negative 4. It says the same thing because remember, adding the opposite. All right, one more. Let's do one with the distributive property just to kind of refresh your memory. Let's say we have 5 times n plus 2 minus 4n minus 6. All right, and we want to, again, simplify this. All right, first thing, just a refresher on the distributive property, we need to take this outside number times both of these. So 5 times n is 5n plus 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, then it still says minus 4n minus 6. Okay, so now let's see if we see any like terms. So I see my n's, I have 5n and negative 4n. Well, if I put that together, 5 plus negative 4, that'd leave me with just one n. So I can just write it as an n. Okay, done with those. My other like terms, I have 10 and then a negative 6. So if I think about those together, 10 plus negative 6, that's 4. So I simplify that to equal 4. So this would be my new expression, n plus 4. All right, so that's just a quick review on combining like terms.